This time on 15 Minutes You'll Never Get Back. What is NES and do you have it? Charlie's rules go way beyond 5 seconds. And the new wiggle has Charlie's potatoes hot. I'm Dale.
And I'm Charlie. All that and more on this episode of 15 Minutes You'll Never Get Back. So Amy caused quite the stir on our Facebook page yesterday.
I noticed that.
So if you haven't been on to Kool FM Barrie on Facebook, I encourage you. Okay?
I encourage you.
So here's the deal.
Yeah.
Apparently the Wiggles have a new wiggle. And this wiggle will make you want to wiggle. His name is John Pierce, known as, ready for this?
Yeah.
Big Strong John. Oh, you betcha.
Big Strong John.
Yes. So he is the Purple Wiggle, fitness-loving new addition.
Uh-huh.
And, moms are, they're buying tickets now willingly to some shows to see Big John. No, he joined in 2021 and really started getting attention when the Wiggles were able to do their first sort of big arena show.
Sure.
The Fruit Salad TV big show really started getting people's attention. I mean, I don't remember Fruit Salad being that yummy.
Fruit salad, yummy, yummy. Fruit salad, yummy, yummy. Fruit salad.
I mean,
this
Big
is not
John.
A fruit salad. This is more of a beefsteak.
Well, he it brings a whole new meaning to hot potato.
Hot potato, hot potato. Hot potato, hot potato.
I would gladly get on his bus.
The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round.
I'm going to have to hose you down.
It's something special, I tell you.
Oh.
So
Stop it. You're steaming up the computer screen.
Here's the thing. For me, I mean, my kids are older, right? So they're past the Wiggles.
Yeah.
So what are us moms to do? I think the Wiggles may have to have a second show, like the after 8 p.m. show.
Come on back for the 8 o'clock. It gets a little blue.
Yummy, yummy.
Do you suffer from NES?
NES. I'm going to have to say it depends on what NES stands for.
What do you think it stands for?
Not enough sleep. And yes, I do.
Actually, that's not actually a bad acronym. But no, that's not it.
Oh, all right.
It's night eating syndrome.
Oh, you eat right before you go to bed?
So this is one of those things that if you find yourself eating most of your daily food intake in the evening or waking up, let's say, in the middle of the night.
And eating in the middle of the night?
And eating, this is a thing now.
Really?
Yeah. So this night eating syndrome is a condition that combines the two key things: overeating at nighttime, also while suffering from sleeping problems, right? So maybe people that have sleep apnea, they're like, oh my God, I can't sleep. I know, go have a plate of carbs. Maybe that'll help me sleep, right? I tend to do that before my nap.
Do you?
Because I'm like, ooh, if I have a bowl of rice, that'll pass me right out.
Really?
Yeah. Because
Wow.
carbs makes you tired.
I thought carbs gives you energy.
Only if you do something immediately after. But if you eat a whole plate of fettuccine Alfredo and then sit on your derriere there for 40 minutes, you're going to be in a food coma.
Okay.
Okay. So anyway, now this isn't like a clinical condition, but people and doctors are saying they're noticing this new syndrome more and more because people are sleeping less and less.
Yeah.
So NES. Yeah. So what did you say?
Not enough sleep.
Not enough sleep. Okay. Nighttime eating syndrome. What else could NES stand for?
Not enough sex.
Oh, there it is. That's what I suffer from. There is a new dating app out there.
Oh, of course there is.
And it was designed for good guys only. Do you remember that, my buddy? Wasn't there a good guy toy? Anyway,
Good guy? No, I don't know.
So there's a new app. It's called Hula. I guess like a hula hoop. I don't know. It's called Hula.
Mm-hmm.
And the way this works is, in order for a guy to get on this dating site, they have to be endorsed by a woman.
Oh.
So the app,
Can I see your references, please?
yeah, so the app basically aims to use the power of the sisterhood to banish the bad apples for the good. So the premise is simple. Whether you're single or in a relationship, women can join the app and become a ringleader. They can then create a fleet of men, either marketing them as potential or fully endorsed. A fleet of men.
A fleet of men.
Huh. All right.
It almost sounds like what people do with TripAdvisor, you know. I go on TripAdvisor to see about travel recommendations. You go on this one to go and see about men recommendations.
About guy recommendations. So once you match, your first date is actually a scheduled 5-minute video chat.
Okay.
Before you can actually message them.
Oh.
So it really is buffering out all the crap.
I don't know. I think you guys would kind of get bored with the good guy.
I don't know.
I don't know. I think you would. Kool FM, hi.
Hello.
Hi.
So there was a Good Guys brand, and he turned into Chucky, so we all know how that ends.
Oh, my. So good guy turned into Chucky?
Yes.
That's what it was. That's right. It was a good guy. That's right.
And that's why women should never date a good guy.
Fair enough.
Oh, man. All right. Well, thanks for calling and clearing that up.
Now I'm all freaked out.
Okay. Bye.
Have a good one. Bye.
For the first time, a zoo in England saw 2 male flamingos hatch a chicklet together. I love this story. The proud new parents, Arthur and Curtis. Of all the names for flamingos, Arthur and Curtis.
Arthur, I'm not changing the baby again. It's your turn to change the baby again.
Didn't biologically produce this new offspring, but according to the new zoo's curator, the little one is having a great time exploring its new habitat.
Okay.
So the curator admits that they aren't entirely sure how this came about. But to quote Jurassic Park, life finds a way.
But finds a way.
The best possible explanation is that the egg had been abandoned
Oh.
by another flamingo pair and was adopted by the new loving parents. This according to the curator, who knows that this is somewhat common among species. We see this in penguins and things like that.
Yeah, I've heard about it in penguins, yeah.
So these 2 male flamingos were likely very keen to nest, but could not attract a female partner. Welcome to life. And so the same urge to nest, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
just like 2 females, 2 males, heterosexual. You want to be parents,
Sure.
right? It doesn't matter.
Okay.
So typically it takes 28 days, fun fact, for a flamingo egg to hatch. Didn't know that. They are then incubated on piles of mud nests by other parents. So in Arthur and Curtis's case, it, I guess, was just sitting there on
Yeah, okay.
all alone,
I just hope Arthur and Curtis get along because they're stuck with this kid now for 18 years.
right?
Say, Arthur, did you forget to buy formula? Don't give me that look. No, it was not my turn. Don't you be all high and mighty with me, mister. Put your other leg down.
So I had me my family reunion on Saturday. Got it catered. Over from the Italian eatery in Park Place.
Right.
Okay, because if you're going to have an Italian reunion, you need to have authentic Italian food.
Yeah.
And they do it up right there. So we ordered a bunch of food, including a platter of spadooch.
Oh.
Now, spadooch, for my Canadian friends, is basically lamb on a stick.
Yeah.
And it's very plainly done, a little bit of salt, maybe some parsley for good measure, whatever, okay? So beautiful trays, lots of food.
Yeah.
So we're loading everything into my car, and Paul, owner, chef, says, all right, so before you open this trunk,
Yeah.
make sure everything didn't shift. Make sure it's been pushed to the back of the trunk.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Did you heed Paul's warning?
I did.
Oh, okay.
It didn't work, but I did. So I pull into my garage.
Yeah.
Now, fortunately, I'm very anal about keeping the garage clean for the most part. And I say to my dad, okay, Dad, ready? So I'm going to pop the trunk. He's got one side. I got another. Meanwhile, I had already climbed over the back seats to try to push everything inward toward the car, thinking that, okay, we're good.
Oh, my God. How many platters of food have you got back there?
Yeah, it was a lot. It was an obscene amount of food, but that's what we are. The Italians do.
Yeah,
right?
I hear you.
So, this beautiful tray of spaduch and rice balls all over the garage floor. And here's my dad and me, and I'm like, oh my God. He's like, don't worry. Nobody saw. Pick it up quick. We'll put it back on the platter.
Pick it up quick.
I'm like, that's my dad. So me and my dad are trying to get all this food that has been all over the garage floor now up on the platter before my mother sees it and loses her mind. My cousin from Italy came with us for the drive. Yeah. So he was on like watch. He was trying. He's like, don't worry. I stand at the door. You know, you're your mom. I distract. I'm good. You do that.
I distract.
Yeah, right? You know, his English is a little broken, but he speaks English.
He speaks it better than I speak Italian. Let's put it that way.
Right. So we put the spaduch back on the tray. We put the rice balls back on the tray. We gave them all a little blow and serve them to the guests. So the best part is I've got a few cousins right now who are probably listening. But, you know, it's nothing new for Italians. They're all probably like, whatever.
What? The food was a little oilier than usual.
Yeah,
What's
like
the
we
difference?
invented the 5-second rule. Like everything we grow and eat literally lives in the dirt first.
Uh-huh.
So I don't think it was a big deal. I mean, the presentation didn't look good, you know, but... But, you know, a little dirt from the garage floor, that never killed anyone.
Come on, it'll toughen you up.
Right?
Put more hair on your chest.
100%. Mark this down.
I'm marking.
This Saturday from 10 to 5 at the Georgian Mall.
Yeah.
A free event.
Okay.
Barrie is getting its own Butter Tart Festival.
Oh, wow.
Welcoming over 35 vendors, bakeries from all over Ontario, including as far as like Niagara Falls. Award-winning bakeries. We've got a couple locals as well that are taking part in this festival that will offer not only, of course, butter tarts, sweet treats, but artesian markets and more. Fun fact. According to officials at RVH, the earliest record anywhere for the butter tart filling was actually right here in Barrie.
Yes, I did know that.
And butter tarts are like distinctly Canadian, and there isn't a lot of things that you can say, look, this is us. We did this.
Right.
You know, besides like poutine and toques. You know, but butter tarts, you know, that's ours too.
They said we'd never see them here, but we didn't believe them.
You want answers! I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
Until they finally told us it was true.
Go ahead. Make my day.
There will be Butter Tarts in Barrie.
Yippee-ki-yay.
The Butter Tart Festival lands at Georgian Mall this Saturday. So bring your sweet tooth.
Ooh, Gary! You are gonna finish your dessert, and you are gonna like it! Ah!
But the Butter Tart Festival will be gone just as fast. So don't chance on missing out.
Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
Because once you've tarted, you'll be hooked.
I'll be back.
Hey, thanks for spending 15 minutes with us. You know, sometimes that's all it takes.
Make sure you... I didn't know you were going to ad-lib.
I'm going to ad-lib.
Okay.
This would make me change banks. So good on you, TD. So I've never been a TDer. Just, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay? Nothing...
We all have our loyalties for the most part, I think.
Right. I just kind of grew up. I went to a bank that my parents went to, and it wasn't
Me
TD.
too. Me too.
Okay.
Yeah.
But because you did this, I may have to change banks.
What has TD done?
TD has launched the first ever ATM for dogs.
Oh, God.
This is amazing. This is awesome. So the company announced that it wanted to show appreciation for its four-legged customers by installing a first-of-a-kind dog automated treat machine. It's awesome. I'm going to put the pictures up. So it instead of cash, it delivers treats. Yeah. Right? So the dogs stand on a pad and the screen is down low and the machine actually barks and talks to the dog and it blows out treats into a bowl. I mean, honestly, TD, if you just created a bank machine that blew out treats, instead of service fees, you'd have me for life.
How much is that doggy in the window?
Hey, thanks so much for tuning in.
If you enjoyed that 15 minutes you'll never get back, follow and subscribe. More on Dale and Charlie at 1075coolfm.com.
Download your favorite episodes there or at Spotify. Leave a review so our egos can get inflated.
Waste your time next week.